Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new Ninjago video here on the channel. My name is TannerFishies. In today's video, it is Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day to everybody out there. Hopefully you are seeing this on Valentine's Day, February 14th. Hopefully this video does not get pushed back. Anyway, for today's video, we are going to be discussing some Ninjago ships, as you can see right here, and we also have a tier list with different tiers on them. Now, it's been a few years since I've done a video like this, and I figured why not do this for Valentine's Day. Could be fun, and we also have some new ships that were established in Dragon's Rising that we can talk about, so there's a lot going on in today's video. Now for the tiers, we have 100% ship it, adorable, sure, no thanks, and you hate it, which is reserved for the extra nasty ships. With that being said, I am sure the comment section of this video will be a war zone, so I guess strap in. Be civil, as if that's possible for a comment section such as this. Anyway, I'm rambling here. These are just my opinions, of course. And also, for another quick disclaimer, this is not every single Ninjago ship out there. There is an infinite amount of Ninjago ships. These are just some of the main ones, some of the more common ones that I've seen being discussed. So with that being said, let's start with Jay and Nia. It's pretty hard to hate these two together, so I will say 100% ship it. Obviously, these guys have been an established couple for years, so like I said, it's kind of hard to not see them together. I personally think they work well together. I think that it's kind of hard to imagine these two with other people. With that being said, though, Cole and Jay, some Ninjago fans call this bruise. I'm not the biggest hater of this one, to be honest with you. I will say adorable. Why not? Like I said, comment section Warzone incoming, but I personally don't think bruise is all that bad. Now, I'm not, like, delusional. You know, I understand that these two probably will never happen in the show, and that's perfectly fine. But there's nothing wrong with shipping these two, you know? It's current year, guys. Come on, catch up. Anywho, Cole and Vanya is next. Another one of my favorite ships. I will say 100% ship it. I know that in and of itself is also quite controversial, but I personally don't mind these two. If anything, this is my favorite ship involving Cole. I just think these two work really well. I thought they had excellent chemistry during Master of the Mountain, and it kind of seemed like Cole had a little bit of something going on for Vanya, you know. I know that some Ninjago writers have said that Cole does not have feelings for Vanya. The finale of Season 13, though, kind of disagrees with that, so I guess take that as you will. Kai and Skylar, I'm also a big fan of. I will say 100% ship it. We are on a very, very solid track so far for ships here. Kai and Skylar, I know a lot of people don't really care for it. You know, at the same time, there are a lot of people that do. I like it personally. I think these two have amazing chemistry as well, especially during Season 4. Admittedly, yeah, in later seasons, maybe they could have spiced it up a little bit, given us a little bit more. But still, I think these two work well together. Kai and Lloyd. Ah, yes, Green Flame, the original controversial Ninjago ship. I'll say, I don't, like, hate it as much as other people do. I'm also not, like, the biggest fan of it, you know. It's just kind of, like, middle of the road for me. You know, I don't know. I just don't really have a lot of thoughts and feelings regarding this ship in particular. Cole and Nia. Yet again, another controversial ship. Some people think that this ruined Season 3. I don't think so. I'll say sure, because why not? I didn't hate them during Season 3. Again, hot take, I don't think the love triangle was that big of a deal, and I will stand by that. I get why people don't like it. I personally am not super offended by it, though. I'll say sure. I mean, you know, Cole and Nia, they're great friends as it is, and they work really well as friends, obviously. I don't want to take that away from them. But as we saw during Season 3, maybe there could be more there. Who's to say? Kai and Cole, or Cole and Kai, aka lava shipping. Sure. Why not? Obviously, I don't see it as much as other people might, but, you know, I think they work well enough together. Again, like Cole and Nia, Cole and Kai are really good friends. Wouldn't be surprised if there's something more going on there. Still not as great as Bruce, in my opinion, but still not too bad. I will say sure. Next up, Lloyd and Nia. I blame the Ninjago movie for this one. I'm gonna say no thanks for that one. I don't know. I don't think, you know, a lot of the ships with Lloyd and the other ninja, I don't think they work. I feel like Lloyd and Nia is definitely one that doesn't work at all. I don't think it's like downright disgusting or nasty, but it's still not for me, so I'm gonna say no thanks. Next up, we have what is arguably the most controversial of controversial ships, Lloyd and Harumi. Now, if you guys know me, you know that I don't really care too much about these two being a thing. I know some people treat this as the worst thing ever, and you are certainly entitled to your opinion. I just don't share that opinion. I feel like it's not as deep as everybody tries to say it is. So I will say adorable for these two. Again, might be kind of a hot take, but you know, what isn't a hot take here? You know what I'm saying? It's going to be controversial no matter what I pick in any of these slots. So I will say adorable for Lloyd and Harumi. Dare I say, I think they work. I feel like the feelings here are genuine, despite what some folks might say. And if they got together, I wouldn't care too much. In the same breath, Lloyd and Akita, I also think, are pretty adorable. I like this one almost as much as I like Lloyd and Harumi. I mean, these two are kind of on the same page for me. Out of all of the Lloyd ships that exist, I think these two work the best. And if you were to end up with someone, maybe choose one of these two. Like I said, these two are kind of on the same tier for me. Akita and Lloyd are pretty cute together, though. Can't really deny that, so I will say adorable. Zane and Pixel, yep, should go without saying. These two are probably the most wholesome of all of the Ninjago couples. They probably work the best, maybe even better than Jay and Nia. Of course, these two are classic, but these two have been around for almost as long, so I will say 100% ship it, no problems there. Nia and Pixel. I know a lot of people ship these two because they were both Samurai X. I'm not the biggest fan of it, though. I get why people ship them, but me personally, I'm not like, you know, I don't see it as much as everyone else does, I suppose. Definitely not my favorite ship there. Wu and Misako. Kind of mixed on this one. First of all, you know, I get it. You know, I understand why Wu had feelings for Misako. At the same time, though, it is kind of weird, since she ended up marrying Garmadon. I'll say just because I'm kind of on the fence about this one. Misako and Garmadon, though, I'll say sure. I mean, these two are kind of like on the same page for me, too. I mean, they both had feelings for Misako. Garmadon kind of cheated his way to the top, and maybe Wu should have been with Misako. But I feel like Garmadon and Misako, they work too, but we have seen a lot more of Wu and Misako. I don't know, these two are kind of on the same level for me. This one's just barely better than this one. Speaking of Master Wu, we have Wu and Faith from Ninjago Hunted. Now, admittedly, this does get a little weird when Wu grows back to his normal old status, so I will say I thought they had good chemistry, I guess, during Ninjago Hunted, but I kind of saw that more of like a partnership, not so much like a, you know, a romantic partnership, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna say for these two. No. Absolutely not. Ronan and Nia, no thank you. I'm okay. I don't need this in my life. I'm fine. Nope, I hate it. Just no. Pythor and Esphira. Strangely enough, I think these two work. I will say sure. In Crystallized, when these two had shared screen time together, there wasn't a whole lot of romance there. You could argue that there was no romance there. But come on, Snake King and Snake Queen. Maybe they should be together. You know, ship the two snakes together. Why not? I don't care too much. Pythor and Baitar. Yes. If you know, you know. If you don't know, get educated. These two are definitely one of the most wholesome couples, one of the most wholesome canon couples throughout the entirety of Ninjago. Brings a tear to my eye every time they hold hands. Now we start to get into the Dragon's Rising stuff. So first of all, Eren and Sora, I'm kind of mixed on this one. You know, it's very obvious that guys and girls can be friends, and it doesn't have to be romantic, you know? We're all on that same page, yes? But at the same time, if these two were to end up together one day, I wouldn't hate that, but as of right now, I still see them as very good friends, so I'm gonna say tier for these two. Aaron and Euphrasia, the only reason why this one's on here is because I've seen a lot of people talking about it lately. I guess I can kind of see it. I don't really recall a lot of screen time that these two shared together, though. But Aaron and Euphrasia, sure. Tier. Why not? Cole and Geo, I will say, sure. I personally kind of feel like this is more of a teacher-mentor type of situation, but still, a lot of people feel like these two have some chemistry. It's kind of hard not to agree with that, so I will say sure for Cole and Geo. And also, I would recommend checking out the writer of this episode in particular, The Land of Lost Things, because they've got some stuff to say about these two being a thing. So, I'll say sure, because why not? Sora and Jordana. Again, a lot of people have been talking about this one lately. I've seen some folks say that the reason that Jordana hates Sora so much is that she has a crush on her. I wouldn't hate it if that was a thing, but as of right now, I can't really see the story going in that direction. So, again, tier. And finally, Cole and Cake, the classic haha funny. 100% ship it, because obviously, right? It's Cole and Cake. Come on, what's not to love? Would I make any adjustments? Not really. I'm kind of thinking bumping this one down to no thanks. Yeah, let's do that. Sure, just to keep things a little bit more spread out. The only one that I downright hate out of this entire selection is obviously Ronan and Nia, because no. But anyway, guys, I think that'll just about wrap it up for this rendition of ranking Ninjago ships. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I will leave the tier list to this down below in the description. If you want to do it yourself, feel free to check that out. Link in the description. Otherwise, thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully the comment section doesn't get too, I guess, aggressive towards each other, but I kind of feel like that's where this is going, so I guess leave all your thoughts and comments down below. What's your favorite Ninjago ship? What's your least favorite Ninjago ship? Let me know down below, and thank you so much for watching. That'll pretty much wrap it up for my thoughts here. If you guys enjoyed this one, feel free to like and subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and I will talk to you guys again very, very soon. Peace.